Gold prices moving lower midweek, today getting back below $2,025 an ounce, seeing its lowest close since December 15th. Now, a lot's been going on in gold recently. Recall towards the end of the year, on December 28th, we saw gold prices peak at $2,088 on this last move. However, since then, we've seen gold prices decline 6 out of the last 9 sessions, including today. A lot of that having to do with the shift in rate cut expectations, which we've seen over the last couple of weeks. Currently, we see expectations at about 70% that they cut 25 basis points at the March FOMC, but that's down from where it was heading into year end. The dollar was slightly lower today, Treasury yields were slightly higher today, and Bitcoin, which has been all over the map but rallying, was higher today. So all that culminated in gold prices nudging lower, down about $6 today, again closing below 2025 for the first time since December 15th. Now, taking a look at positioning, what are speculators doing? Well, as of last week, speculators saw very little change to their net positioning, meaning they're holding on to those longs or they're not adding to them, kind of waiting to see where the dust settles on some of these Fed rate cut expectations as they have been moving quite a bit over the last several weeks. Lastly, let's talk about what we have tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, which means we get our in-the-moment look at the job market via the claims number. But the highlight of tomorrow is going to be the CPI number. And is inflation continuing to decline as the Fed hopes it is, given their policy of raising rates over the last couple of years? We've now come to a point where the market is pricing in rate cuts, and the Fed has been talking about slowing their rate hikes. Interesting to see what happens with that tug of war when we get to March. But ultimately, we could be seeing the end of the Fed's rate hike cycle and a beginning of a rate cut cycle. And right now, given the fact that CPI is the highlight, inflation has been the main focus of a lot of what the Fed has been doing, it'll obviously have a big effect on tomorrow's trade. We also get some Fed speakers, and that will also throw a little bit of a loop as recent Fed speak has been back and forth, dovish and hawkish. Today we saw Fed President Williams talking about the need to keep rates elevated and that their work was not done yet. So midweek, gold prices moving lower, back below 2025 for the first time since December 15th, ahead of tomorrow's key CPI data.